this airport has a different arrivals and departure level. Airport information, very helpful. They can give you all the information you need about different things. The lady says to me, "Sir, we have a lounge inside. You're free to access the lounge." Thank you. Lovely. Love free to access the lounge. That's so cool. Here's my hotel shuttle. Just dropped me off at the airport. As you can see, it's pretty quiet here at the moment. What are we looking at? 4:10 in the morning. So I'm about to catch my next plane to the island of Koh Samui. You'll notice that this airport has a different arrivals and departure level. I'm now departing, so I'm on level 4, which is the top level of the airport. Choose any door to go into the airport. I'm at door 3 at the moment, and find your airline counter. Just like we do at most airports, we will go to the board over here, look up departures, and look for my flight. And it looks like, there it is, Bangkok Air, PG121 and counter D&E. And self-check-in, all counter D&E. So I can see down there, I can see the G, the big G, and it's moving on in the H, etc. And I can see over here D, and I am standing at the base of E. So D&E, airport information, very helpful. They can give you all the information you need about different things. I don't know what information you need, but you might get confused about what airline or where the counters are or that type of thing. Now, where are we? Oh, these girls are standing around here. Self-check-in, self-check-in. Kotod nakap. Kotod nakap. Bangkok Air.
Bangkok Air is the blue over there.
Thank you so much. Right, so the airport staff there in blue. And I can see Thai Air here, baggage. Over here, I can see the post for Bangkok Air. All right, ticket counters are open. Let's get going. Are we right? Going to Samui?
Check-in, right?
Yeah.
Wait down.
Thank you, miss.
We can go number 14.
Thank you.
Okay, this way.
Yeah, thank you, miss. Sawadee krap, miss. Thank you so much. Well, there goes my bag. It's just disappeared into the wild blue yonder. So I've just finished checking in. True to form, Bangkok Airways. The lady says to me, "Sir, we have a lounge inside. You're free to access the lounge." Thank you. Lovely. Love free to access the lounge. That's so cool. So I'm here a little bit early. I've now got lounge access. No waiting at all. Look at those counters. They're there, and they've got so many operators sitting at the counter. All those stations are manned. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stations manned, and a handful of people coming there. That's what you call good service. I now need to find the domestic departures entry area. So you can see that it's well signed here, and down the other end of the build you've got international departures. So you're either on an international flight or you're on a domestic flight. Having passed through that area that's labelled domestic, I'm now heading into the domestic area within the airport. I can see up here, I can see all of the duty-free shops for international, but I'm headed down here to the domestic area, and they keep us apart obviously because we haven't passed immigration and clearance to go to another country. But having it all in the one airport and it all operates pretty much the same way makes it very easy. They still go through a lot of checks and balances in Thailand, you know, the official rubber stamping of everything and check and double check is a bit annoying. You know, I've had to show my passport to 3 people coming through, but you know, that's just the way it is, I guess. I have a gate number on my boarding pass, so I know where I'm boarding, but what I am looking for now is airline lounges, and you can see that it is labelled here, airline lounges, 410 metres that way. Now that's nearly half a kilometre. It's a long walk. This airport's a big airport, so don't get caught on one side of the airport and then have to run to the other side. We do have free Wi-Fi in the airport, and I think it's only for an hour. So if you're landing at Suvarnabhumi, which is the name of the airport, Suvarnabhumi, if you're landing here from international or you're coming in from another domestic location, you do have free Wi-Fi for an hour, and that can be really handy when you don't have a SIM card. You can do whatever you need to do, particularly if you've got a problem or you can't find a booking, or you know, there's some other issue that you need to resolve by having data access. These travelators are fantastic. They get you across the airport really quick. We've got our water dispensers. I've got coffee in my bag. Unfortunately, they don't have cups. So if you don't have a cup, you're in trouble. The old Colonel was awake this morning, ready to serve you KFC. Now, KFC in Thailand is absolutely delicious. The spicy chicken is really different from what we get back home, and it's really the only place I eat. Oops, come to the end of the travelator. It's really the only place I eat KFC. Over here we've got Miracle Lounge, which is one of the lounges you can attend. You can actually buy passes to get into these lounges. As you come to the end of the travelator, you'll hear Thai words and then English words, and they tell you to beware you're coming to the end of the travelator. Now, this is fantastic. You've got Burger King over here, McDonald's over in the corner over there, so no trouble finding any food. You'll also have these airport counters scattered throughout the airport that will provide you with information should you need any. And I'm going to ask now where the lounge is for Bangkok Airways.
Do not accept belongings from strangers.
I just noticed that. Oh, geez, those PA systems are annoying, aren't they, in airports? I just noticed that sign that says Happy Moment in front of the toilet there. It sounds like an advertisement for a laxative. Yeah, people running across the fields and jumping and dancing and happy faces because they've had a great moment. They've now got the signs or logos of the airlines highlighting what lounge is at 70 metres. I can see my Bangkok Airways sign. Over here, the Coral Lounge. I believe you can buy passes to enter the Coral Lounge as well. And here we go at the entrance to the Bangkok Air Lounge. Just take my ticket, show it to the lady when I come in. Hello, miss, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
$35 per day, sir.
Thank you. Do you call the flight?
No.
No. Okay, thank you so much. Is it far from here, A7?
It's not far, but they have the security again.
Oh, do they? Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. All right, so there you go. The gate's not far, but you will have to pass through security again, she said. So bear that in mind when you're travelling. This lounge is nice. It's got everything in it. I don't really like these chairs, but in terms of being able to access, you know, something to eat and coffee and Wi-Fi and that type of thing, and you know, even charge your devices, it suits the purpose. You wouldn't pay for it though. If it was an option, you wouldn't pay for it. So we've got, what have we got here? Chicken ham mayo sandwich. Chicken ham. Interesting. Blue popcorn. So yeah, strange to have popcorn at the airport. Over here, Carl Tom Mud. A roadside. Thank you. Carl Tom Mud.
Yes.
Yes. What do we got here? Ingredients. Sticky.
Inside have like banana inside and have sticky rice.
Thank you, miss. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the lady just told me it has banana and sticky rice. And you can actually see that. Banana, sticky rice, black bean, coconut milk, salt, sugar and banana. So if you like khao niao, this will have the sticky rice that khao niao has. So we've got iced coffee here, we've got drip coffee and espresso machines, water, and that's about it. So there's not much not being offered here outside of that. But for me, really, I'm looking for something a bit more substantial. What's this hot food here? So mixed mushroom and vegetarian puff. And then potato, mussum and puff. So if you like mussum and curry, which I do, that might be a nice dish. So item contains gluten, it contains crustaceans. Oh, that's okay, I'm going to actually try that. And then outside of that, I'm really not too turned on by everything else they've got here. I wonder if they put more out at lunchtime. So I just opened up one of those sticky rice just to have a look at it. And you can see that there. I'm going to give that a try now. It's more like a dessert rather than, a regular meal, base meal. Yeah, I think they could do better on the food choices here. Like nice hot breakfast, hot cooked breakfast. Okay, it's free lounge access, right? Well, nothing's ever free, is it? You pay for it in the long run. What do I say about the breakfast buffet? It's finger food, comfort food for the time while you're sitting in a lounge. You're not going to be here that long anyway. And on Bangkok Air, they do serve a meal. So I've already selected my meal when I was doing my booking, so not too bad, I guess. What I would really like first up in the morning is some bacon and eggs or something like that, right? But well, we're not going to get that. We might get that on the plane. I didn't select that. I selected a seafood dish, I think. Anyway, am I enjoying the lounge? Yeah, I am. Predominantly access with my laptop and charging my devices has been something that I like to do. So it satisfies that purpose. It's also quiet and it's comfortable too. So we're about to be loaded onto the bus and transported to the aircraft. Standard practice at this domestic terminal.